I am Peter, and these are my bandmates, Alex and Sam. We are the Galactic Wailers, and we come to you from a galaxy far, far away, known to some of you as Ohio, which is where we're all members of the Youth Symphony, which is why we decided for our project to make Lego robotic musical instruments. Some of the problems with making Lego robotic musical instruments are, first and foremost, the ability to replicate many different tones with only 4 sensor ports. I've solved this problem on the Technolin through the use of the ultrasonic sensor and the tilt sensor in conjunction. The tilt sensor determines the tilt of the bow and thus what string I would be playing on if I were playing an actual violin, and the ultrasonic sensor determines the distance of the slider bar from itself, and thus the finger placement on the neck of the Technolin, and finger placement on a real violin if this were a real violin. And the other problem is how to make it play as much like its acoustic cousin as possible. I solved this with the rotation sensor and the gears and the gear teeth, and when the gears are being turned by the gear teeth on the bottom of the bow, it produces a tone. Now may I please, without further ado, present to you Alex.
Hello, my name is Alex, and my instrument of choice for the Galactic Wailers is the keybot. The keybot is a lot like a keyboard, except it uses, because we only have 4 sensors, it uses 2 multiplexers to get the 8 keys that I have to have for the tones. Now, you say 8 keys, well that's only 8. So what I've done is I have added 2 light sensors with my remaining 2 ports, and the 1 light sensor is set on ambient light, and it multiplies each note by 2, raising it an octave. The other light sensor I have uses a complicated mathematical formula that we have all used to increase our note range, and so that one raises each note by a half step. The third member of our band is Sam.
Hello, I'm Sam, and I play the bass for the Galactic Wailers. My bass uses 2 touch sensors to replicate 2 strings of the bass, and a third to switch them to 2 higher strings, so I have 4 strings total. I also use a color sensor to determine the finger placement. One problem with playing the bass using an NXT is that the NXT can only play notes that have a frequency of 220 or above. 220 is the A below middle C on a piano. This is a problem because the bass usually plays much lower than that, so I've had to increase my entire note range by 2 octaves. Today we'll be playing for you the Star Wars main theme by John Williams.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Thank you for listening. Don't miss our next concert live at the Mos Eisley Spaceport Lounge. Thank you once again, and may the Force be with you.